Ron, can you get the brush out of the camper?
Oh, sure. I'll get it right now. What a beautiful morning. I tell you, it's going to be a great day. This doesn't get any better than this. All right. Pay more attention to the keys. Got it. Ah, man. All right. This time I'm sure I got the right keys. Damn it! Oh, still a beautiful morning anyway. Sure, I'm glad I quit smoking. Didn't have the right key for that side. Maybe I have the right key for this side. Still a beautiful morning. For sake! What's so important about a brush? Pay attention to the keys. Finally. Ahoy there! So if you're anything like us, you have compartments on your camper, trailer, bus, RV that lock that don't necessarily need a lock. You know, when you're protecting things like a brush. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to fix that today. So here's the setup that we've got pretty much all over the camper. It's this typical setup where they all take kind of the same key, and you gotta put a key in every time you wanna open it to get into anything, even if it's pretty unremarkable space. So you don't need a lot to do this. We bought a kit on Amazon. We'll put a link in the description below. If you wind up buying it from us, you get it at the same great price, but you help support the channel, which if we didn't mention, we just lost a $300 hard drive in the last 6 months worth of film, so there's that. Anyway, let's ring this bell. So the key is to being organized. I've got it all set up here on this weird baking tray thing that I found in the kitchen, and I'm sure Jen won't mind that I'm using. We got our bag here with all of our latches. We've got a universal screwdriver, a crescent wrench. This one's 12-inch, which is much larger than we need, but it'll do the job. Then from the individual bag here, we've got a straight armature, an offset armature, the nut to hold the lock in place, screw with a lock washer to hold the armature in place, and the cam lock itself. Looks like a pretty simple evolution. Never actually did this, but how hard could it be, right? Step one, screwdriver. It's got a Phillips screw, but it's combination Phillips straight. I always prefer to use the straight if I can. Interesting history about the Phillips screw and how it was invented for machinery. If you have something that held together without Phillips screws, chances are it was put together by hand. Now I can see this has the offset lever, and I'm going to pay attention to that. That has to do with the thickness of the door and so forth. Take the screw out, take the lever off. Now get my wrench. It should come off pretty easily. Famous last words, right? And we're going to hang on to these because when we sell the camper, well, people who buy it might actually care about locking it. Then, after we take the nut out, we just push it out of here. This one's a little mucked up, so I'm going to go grab a towel and clean it while I got it apart. Clean it up while I got it apart. Now I take my new lever. See how it's not perfectly round? Just like the old one, it's got squared edges. Match up the squared edges here, put it back in. Put the nut on the other side. Now here's the tricky part. Because this might have a different offset, we still got to make sure we got the right size lever for the back of it. So I'll just put these in lightly. Now I know that's not going to work. Give it a test fit. Put the screw back in. So you can see the way I did it. I can tell by looking, since it's vertical, that it's latched. Turn it this way, I know it's not latched. Nice and simple, no keys necessary. Guys, if you're in a position where you have to fetch stuff for your wives every once in a while, just remember, this simple modification make life a lot easier, and you don't have to find those keys all the time. As always, thanks for watching, and remember, be kind.